All right, I think we're going, but you know, hard to tell sometimes. My chat doesn't automatically work anymore in OBS. So do I even need chat? I don't need to here. I don't need to be in chat. I just need to be able to see it. So yeah, all right. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Continuing on. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Do 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 do. Happy Saturday morning, everyone. Happy Saturday morning. Happy Saturday morning. I used to be, when I was a little kid, I used to wake up early to watch all the Saturday morning cartoons. It's a common experience for a certain age of American. You had to be there. So yeah, hey, check it out, Fizzy HB contortion. Yeah, you're like you're my like the first and like generally the only. no one watches my stuff, but that's okay for archival purposes. But yeah. Happy Saturday morning. I am creating the I am creating the groundwork. Creating the groundwork for the houses, for the farming. I've got the rail up there ready to go as soon as I like finish it, which I forgot to do. So yeah, happy Saturday morning. Today I have to go buy cat food. Buy cat food and then go to the gym. My body hurts less today. So it's a good day to like make it hurt again. You know what? Like, it's not, I don't like that. I prefer if you were on one level. Like, or the lower, one level lower. Cause like, you can't put blocks on there. And you can't, the villagers don't even like want to use it. So let's just fix that real quick. Ta-da. So yeah, what's going on in the world? What's going on in the world? So, for Fizzy Contortion, Fizzy HB Contortion, for you, for him, it's, I'm British. That's funny. I'm British. It's 4:12 p.m. Saturday morning. Oh, it's Saturday now. Oh, in the afternoon. You're in the afternoon. Okay. Oh, you're in the future. So how's the future looking? That's hilarious. Oh, dude, in England, they're having the fascists are going fucking nuts over there. I heard they're like attacking the refugees in the building and trying to set the building on fire. Like crazy stuff. Holy crap, man, going on in England. Like, dude, like it kind of sucks that we have Nazis fucking openly march in our streets, but they don't. Well, I mean, they kind of did shit, but they weren't called. They didn't call themselves Nazis. They called themselves Proud Boys and shit like that. They're like brown shirts. And yeah, dude, they were causing problems here in 2020. But now, check it out, in the UK they're starting to go nuts. And I wonder if it's because Labour is taking power. You don't have to tell Puffin to join. It's cool, man. I don't mind. I don't care. I'm just building, and I'm talking about like stuff going on in the world. That should make it easier for villagers to use the bridge now. They don't like using like slabs for some reason. But yeah, what's going on in England? Probably the same thing going on here, is that underneath our society there's been an undercurrent of racism that has never really been dealt with. Is like I haven't bothered. I haven't checked the I haven't checked the stats, but I think that England is still majority like quote white people. I don't know if you guys have white people in England. It's all good. I don't care. Thanks for talking me up to your friends. I'm just an American guy, dude, playing Minecraft and talking about like the stuff I see. Well, it's kind of important times. I don't know if you understand, but these times are pretty historic. Of course, yeah. Like, we live in interesting times. But the United States is moving to become, it's happening, it's just going to happen. It's going to become a multiracial democracy. And what we're seeing is the remnants of the white supremacists try to hold on to their power. Because white supremacists could maintain their white supremacy and still hold power because the majority of people in the United States was white. So, through a combination of sheer numbers and like voter suppression of the people that you don't want to vote, like white supremacists could still maintain a grip on power. But demographically speaking, the United States is going to become a majority minority, or majority minority, something like that. Fancy way of saying it, where there's no one group above 50%. That is to say, there's no one group that is dominant and can take power solely by itself. Every group is smaller than 50%, and then that means they have to work together. It's like forcing them to work together. You have to work together now. Okay. I might stop and make coffee. But yeah, if we can get that going, well, when we're destined, that's our destiny. See, the other day I talked about manifest destiny. And how, like, I talked as if it were his own thing, but really, it's, like, it didn't come from nowhere. It didn't appear in a vacuum. That idea was basically, like, divine right carried over. No joke. because for the English, well, for the monarchies, not even the English, but for the monarchies of Western Europe, it was the divine right of kings to conquer and take land. It was their right by God. That's the way God wanted, according to them. So, manifest destiny in the United States is just a refined version of that idea of divine right, that a group can take and like steal land and slaughter resources and slaughter the people, the native people of an area, because their God said it was okay. So, but even then, I'm still doing a kind of version of manifest destiny. I think the United States is unique in the world. And I don't want to say it's for its moral value. Maybe. Not really. Maybe, like, that should be an ideal towards what which we strive towards. Sure. I can say that. I would like to spread it throughout the whole world. And the way I do that is, but you can't do that by force. That's the whole point. Democracy, like they say Republican form, but really they mean democracy. Because what is a republic without democracy? Like, what I mean is, like, sure, we're a republic. What's a republic? It's a form of government in which the people elect, or not the elect, but instead of the entire group of people being polled at the same time for every decision, instead the responsibility is delegated to representatives. Well, not even representatives, but to, like, yeah, representatives who represent like a certain blob of people. So the question is, how do you select those representatives? You can have an undemocratic republic. That's what I'm saying. Like, just because you're a republic doesn't mean you're democratic. You have to have that democracy component to be democratic. So, like, for example, you could be represented by people who were selected by the nobles. You could have the nobles not even select them. They're just the nobles. They're just always up there, and they represent you whether you want them there or not. So the question is, do they really represent you? No, they represent their own interests. So yeah, you could have a republic that's not democratic. But why? That doesn't make the United States special. An undemocratic republic. The whole point of the United States is that it is democratic. Now, in the beginning, perhaps the consciousness wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know what the deal was. But the democracy only extended as far as to white males who own land. You had to own land. If you did not own land, you were not considered a full citizen. And so you couldn't vote. Ah. So who did that exclude? Well, immigrants, number one. Oh, hey, this guy's ready to go. All right, dude, get out of here. Go be with the others. Let's go see how this works. Do. He goes down. Now he's going on the track. Do. Ba 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 ba. Oh, he got hurt. Oh, that's not good. Maybe I can put water down there. That way he lands in water and he doesn't get hurt. Or I can just make a ramp. Just make a ramp, dude. Ramp down. It's free, right? Because you're going down, so it doesn't cost anything. So, alright, we'll do that. But now I have to build houses. Eventually. What was I even talking about? Democracy. Yeah, democracy and republicanism. So, yeah, it's got to be democratic. But the thing is that you cannot forcibly spread democracy. You cannot do it. You can't do it. It has to come from within the country. Now, wait a minute. You're going to say, what about Japan? I don't think Japan ever had democracy until until the United States invaded and imposed democracy. Well, let's look at the cost of that. The cost of of spreading democracy through the sword was a whole lot of pain and suffering, and like war. Basically, it was all out war. It was all out war that resulted in the dropping of 2 nuclear bombs. Like, so I don't know if you can really use Japan as an example of spreading democracy through the sword. I don't think that's an example we can use, because that was a unique situation. And in that situation, it was an extreme situation. The 2 nations were at war. Like Afghanistan never really threatened the United States. It was Bin Laden. Bin Laden is a Saudi. And when they found Bin Laden, he was in Pakistan, not Afghanistan. So yeah, so you can't look at Afghanistan and say, oh look, it failed. When you can look at Afghanistan and say, look what happens when you try to enforce democracy on a nation. Like when it's, instead of letting it just like, you know, like what happens is like you'll fail. The democratic government that the United States tried to impose on Afghanistan failed. After how many years? Like 20 years. They tried for 20 years, dudes. You can't do it. So I would love to spread democracy around the world, but I know how to do it. And not that I know how to do it, but like I'm not alone in this idea. It's not a new idea. The idea is that you don't spread it through force, through violence. In fact, that's the antithesis of freedom. Violence is the opposite of freedom. That's someone else's will being imposed on you in a way that could threaten your well-being. Like, that's the opposite of freedom. Violence is the opposite of freedom. How could you spread democracy through the opposite of democracy? So the way you do it, the way it's done, is the country that has democracy and wants to spread it to other people. The way they do it is just by being awesome, just by being yourself. Just be yourself. Just work through your stuff. Just do you, and it will be so amazing. Just you being yourself will be so amazing that others will want to emulate that. And then the desire for democracy will come from within, not from externally, not from outside, but from within. And then that way whatever needs to get done is done, but by the people themselves, not from externally. But how do you do that? By being awesome, so awesome that you inspire other people. And how do you be awesome? Just by being yourself. If it's true that democracy is a better form of governance than autocracy or oligarchy, if it's true, then it will naturally manifest that truth. That truth will be naturally manifested. And that it should be visible to all. That it's the superior form. And yeah, USA definitely has its problems. For sure. But we're also working through those problems. And this rise of fascism is a reflection of that working out of our issues. Because that comes back to it. It comes back now to demographics. White supremacists can only can only maintain power as long as there's a majority of white people in the country. But when white people are no longer a majority, they have zero chance of ever taking power ever again. Because you can't convince enough non-white people to be a white supremacist. The trick doesn't work. So yeah, pretty interesting to see. I don't want to throw down a bed because I'm afraid he'll take it. Well, then I'll just break it. I'll break your bed. You may not rest now. There are monsters nearby. Ha. So yeah, to get back to Manifest Destiny, I want to spread democracy because freedom is a value and human rights is a value that I want to see expressed. I think the United States is special in that it's special. What makes you so special? In that it's a nation for refugees. Even though we have white supremacists here who want to like keep the refugees out. Like the ideals, those are the people aligned with white supremacy. Yeah, freedom used to only be for white males who owned land. And then over time we've expanded the concept of freedom and enfranchised more people. That means we got more people into the game to play the game. We included more and more people. It used to be only white landowning males. Then it became white males. Then it became white males and black males. Then it became women. And now the issue is to get everyone to vote. To get all the people voting, all the citizens voting. Yes, citizens. To get the citizens voting. Because a lot of them won't do it. They just won't do it. Like, I mean, like, in my own family, there's people who will not vote. Who will not participate in democracy. They won't do it. And I don't know if there's even talking to them about it. And I think that's like a huge chunk of the American population. Like a third of Americans don't even vote. And who does that help? Who does that chunk help? You might be tempted to believe that it's like, oh, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because oh man. Oh yeah. You might be tempted to say, "Oh yeah, it doesn't matter because they're just not participating. They're just like inert. They're like the neutron. They don't really do anything. They're neutral." No. When the idea of democracy is everyone gets a say in the way government is performed, and your opponent is a group that says, this democracy stuff is stupid. We should go back to the old way of having the elites run everything. Then the people who don't vote are doing exactly what the elites want you to do. The elites want you to give up your power and give up your agency and not vote. Because they think they're the ones who should have all the power and all the authority to make decisions. So people who don't participate in democracy are by definition helping the people who don't believe in democracy. I'm not saying it's perfect. No. Oh my God. There's lots of room for reform and change. Lots of room. But I guarantee you it's better than everything we've tried before. I mean, maybe like way back when we were hunter-gatherers, maybe they had a better form of government for their situation. But in our situation, democracy is the way to go. Yeah, Russia, dude. Russia is getting invaded. Ah, Russia. You're getting invaded. Russia's getting invaded. Now you're gonna say why? Why is Russia getting invaded? Because the Ukrainian people have figured that's like the best way to get the Russians to stop their invasion of Ukraine. The best way to get the Russians to stop invading Ukraine is to invade Russia back. Because Russia can't invade Ukraine if it has to defend against being invaded. So yeah, it's a good thing. It's good. Good on Ukraine. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna make you a house. Can I make it right here? This is in the way now. There's nothing in it. Hardly anything in it. I will just move this somewhere else. Hey, my kitty cat. What are you doing up here on my desk? Again. Again and again and again. He's like, I don't know, dude. He's like, I'm gonna sniff your arm. I'm gonna sniff your hand. That's what he says. Like, I'm gonna get curious. It's like, now I'm gonna clean myself. Like, what are you doing and thinking, cat? I don't understand. Like, now I'm just gonna sit here. Okay. Well, here, let's get to building. Do 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 do. Something doesn't look right. Alright, there you go. This is like not a farmer's house. This is not turning out to be farmer. So yes, what else is going on? Like it's Israel is still killing people in Palestine, and Kamala Harris attempted to deflect. Protesters arrived at her last meeting, and she attempted to deflect by doing a both sides thing. She said, ceasefire today, and then she said, bring the hostages home. But remember, Israel isn't interested in the hostages. Their leader, whose party is winning control of the government again through the election there. Their leader is not interested in the hostage deal, and has tanked a bunch of attempts at negotiating a ceasefire. And then the Israeli government itself passed a bill stating that they're not in favor of the two-state solution. They want a one-state solution, whereas the United States official policy is a two-state solution. So so it's disingenuous to say bring the hostages home as a condition for a ceasefire. I mean, maybe it could be that if like, I don't know, I'm not negotiating. But yeah, it doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right that shit. What am I saying? It doesn't seem right that Israel continues to bomb a bunch of innocent people. Because everyone can see they just want to steal land. And like, Kamala Harris is trying not to get involved in that. But she's gonna have to take a stance eventually. She can't hide forever. She can't hide forever. Come out, come out. Like, the Israel is wrecking the United States. I don't know what military benefit we get. I mean, like, is really for the Suez Canal? Really, is that it? You can't make a deal with someone to like open a base somewhere or something? You're doing all this for just for the Suez Canal? I don't know, man. Seems kind of not cool. Like, you're participating in a genocide. Like, come on. Oh, I need a roof. Such a basic house, man. Well, you know. Uh, yeah, make it out of oak slabs, I guess. Such a basic house. So basic. Yeah, I'm not a house builder, dude. Like, I like redstone a lot, but... And not even really. I mean, I kind of like it. Okay, needs a roof, homie. How are we gonna do this roof? Just slab it. So sunrise, sunset. So that way is north. So let's do this. Do a south facing roof. Take advantage of this height. Yeah, we have to watch out. Us Americans have to watch out because Donald Trump is going to try to overthrow the government again when he loses in 2024. Like, I don't know what's going on with you Brits, but I can tell you from over here. it's yeah. Some gnarly stuff is going on. Oh. Scheming. He's scheming to overthrow the government, Donald Trump. Again. Because he didn't get caught the first time. Oh, he got caught, but he corrupted the courts. So that they delayed it. Until he had a chance to try to overthrow the government again. Ah. Alright. Just make this one big window. And voila. Like I can even put a window over here. How would I do that? Yeah, no, maybe not. No need. But there, now there's 2 floors. Oh, I don't like that. Oh well. Looks like a townhouse. It's a townhouse, man. You made a townhouse. You made a townhouse. Not here. Sure, why not? I don't know. Alright, you got a bed. Now I need a workstation for... Well, you might have a workstation over here. Let's see what happens. Where's he going? He's got his work. He's gonna be a... Armor guy. Okay. We got 2 armor guys there, and I need a toolsmith. So, alright. Well, hey, there. Let's see what happens if I put a second bed in there and get another guy. I don't even know what bed this guy took. What bed you take? Who knows? Yeah, let's get two beds. Another bed. Oh, another 3. Get 3. Get all of them. Can you not get to your bed? Are you too good for your bed? Do you need your beds on the floor? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see next time. But yeah, look at that awesome trade, dude. What kind of things will you sell me? You're the second armor smith. I think I had another one up here. Yeah, this guy sells me boots and leggings. So I would like you to sell me boots and leggings. Oh, dude, how many armors do I have? That's like 3 armors. Holy shit. I need toolsmiths, dude. Tools. What am I missing? Iron. That should be enough to make a toolsmith. Make a table and then you put iron on it. Yep, there it is. Smithing table. One more. Yeah, I don't need an armor. I need like smithing. Homie. Home skillet. Tools. Tools of the trade. I don't know where you went. Where'd he go? Does he live in this house? You can put a bed there too. Three beds in this house for 3 workstations. Like, what is this? I don't even know. Okay. Well, hey, I managed to like throw something together, right? It is done. This toolsmith is hanging out over here. In the book center. I need to like make the town square. It's all built on sand. Joke's on you. It's all built on sand. Go Ukraine! Go Ukraine! Ukraine is invading Russia. Fantastic news. Stone bricks. Oh, no tuft. I've got no tuft. No tuft for you. Huh. Well, you know what? Let's put the dirt back then. I don't have any tuft. Put the dirt back. And just make it a path, dude, for now. something's better than nothing. So what can we say about, like, I don't know, the world? Who knows? Who knows? What am I talking about? I'm playing Minecraft, man. The village square. It's not over there. It's over here. I need to make a path. Look at this guy, dude. What are you doing in here? Like, you're not gonna find any monsters in here. They can't even spawn here, dude. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out. Go, go, go. I should close this up. Because there's nothing of any interest in here. And villagers will get lost. Ooh, I can make a house down here. See? See? But then there's no way... Yeah, there's another... Yeah, this guy just gets stuck, dude. Like, I like to live here. Like, I don't care. Don't get stuck. Ha. Ha 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 ha. There. Now you can walk out in peace. Stealing my content? Aren't I stealing other people's content? Ah. One by one, the houses are being built. Nani? That's weird. I'm afraid to break it because it might break the whole thing. See? There, done. Finito. Not a problem, man. Okay, I just have to add dirt to this area. Take out the sand, add dirt. I'll have lots of sand for making glass. I have to get more dirt. Because I gotta, like, finish covering this beach. Cover the beach! Yay! The Minecraft village is coming together. The village that respects villager rights. Nobody's enslaved. Nobody is trapped in a tiny cube. No one was stolen from their own village. And yeah, it's basically as clean as you can be. So the work continues. 90 days until the election. Holy shit. Ah! The election, and then when Donald Trump loses, he's gonna try to overthrow the government again. Be ready. Alright, I think I went for an hour. That's good enough. Alright, peace out. Stop.